Well, Ben, let's keep this lacrosse train going with women's lacrosse beat reporter Carly Nevis. Carly, this team is confident since that loss against Boston College. They're like me in a Houston bar. How are they doing heading into this conference standings in the ACC?
Well, Syracuse sits at 4-1 in the ACC right now, tied for second place with Duke, but they did beat Duke 14-12 earlier on in the season, so they would have the tiebreaker there. You mentioned that loss to Boston College, their only loss in conference. Second place now, but first place sits UNC. They're 5-0, and Syracuse gets a crack at them later on this season. Their 3 last games, the first one is UNC.
Well, I'm certainly looking forward to that North Carolina game, just like men's basketball, I guess, is the situation there. But
hopefully a different result.
And you hope so. But looking at the way that Syracuse will have to get past them, got to use Kayla Treanor. The countdown to 250. How's she doing this season?
Well, Kayla Treanor obviously still on that Tewaaraton Award watch list. Hopefully going to get it this year. Has been so dominant in her 4 years, but simply hasn't been able to get the award. She's run into opponent Taylor Cummings from Maryland, who's got it 2 years in a row. But both of them this year, Kayla Treanor has continued to dominate at the draw control X. Syracuse is first in the nation in draw controls with 14, and Kayla Treanor personally is second in the nation. So maybe this year will finally be the year for Kayla Treanor to get that award that she's been wanting all 4 years of her college career.
And 6 goals away from taking over the #1 spots, at least tying it with Christina Dove. But looking at the rest of this team, who else is impressing you?
Well, obviously, when you think of Syracuse lacrosse, you think Kayla Treanor, Hallie Majorana, and Riley Donahue. Aside from those big 3 players, Nicole Levy, a freshman, has really impressed me. She scored four goals, tied a career high against Notre Dame when Syracuse beat them 12-11. She's been National Freshman of the Week, ACC Freshman of the Week, continues to rack up those awards. And her and Kayla Treanor really have been a 1-2 punch for Syracuse. When Syracuse beat Duke 14-12 a few weeks ago, they were the ones that carried the team. Syracuse was down in that game, and Nicole Levy really was able to punch in some goals there. Her and Kayla Treanor have really been the anchors. Aside from Hallie Major and Riley Donahue, Nicole Levy is only a freshman, so sky's the limit for her.
Sounds a lot like Malachi Richardson. When you look forward to the rest of this schedule and what Syracuse has left, you mentioned the North Carolina game off the top, but what else is going down this business end of the season?
So you got North Carolina, then you got Louisville and Cornell left. So Louisville, an ACC team, Syracuse hopes to beat. They're 3-2 in the ACC. Then you got Cornell, they're 20th in the country, but Syracuse should handle them. And then you got the ACC tournament, that's April 28th. That starts April 28th in Virginia. So Syracuse, after that, we'll see how they rank going into the NCAA tournament. They're currently 4th in the nation. Hopefully, maybe bring up their stock by the time ACC tournament happens, rather.
Well, we will certainly be following you along for all of our Syracuse women's lacrosse coverage.
I got you on Twitter.
Oh,
Follow
I can't
me
wait.
on Twitter.
At Citrus TV Sports, and plug your Twitter handle.
At Carly_Nevis.
How is your backhand right now?
What?
Your backhand.
Oh, I guess we're about to find out.
Well, let's go to tennis with Ben.